Hey, boys and girls, welcome to another fantastic podcast. The Hairflips crew here. I'm the Cambodia. Joining me today is 150 and Michael. Say what's up, guys.
What's going on? How's it going?
All right. So, can I propose a toast to open up the show? I don't know if you guys are ready.
I have a drink. I'm going to get a shot if you give me 1 sec.
Yeah, go ahead. Well, I pour too, so it's all good.
I just poured. This is
Yeah,
This is Sharks territory. Not really.
All right, so while Michael's getting ready, let's open up the show with come on, Neil. Why you gotta disrespect the Sharks? All right, so while Michael's getting his shot ready,
I got it.
oh, you got it. Okay, so cheers.
All right, guys.
Hairflips.
Hairflips. What's the reason?
Hairflips.
It's a Thursday. Brand new episode. All right, so let's open up the show with the. I guess we're not gonna do a quick strike, but just what's on your mind. First thing that comes on your mind. What's on your mind? Something to share.
Well, like I was just talking to you a second ago, it's that Chargers and Raiders going to L.A. So they sound like they're pretty positive now. Just forwarded you that link, man. Check it out. It seems like they're about 99% sure they're going to the L.A.
No kidding. 90% sure.
It seems like it. The way I just read it, man, it's going to be the Los Angeles Raiders again and the Los Angeles Chargers.
Wow. That's pretty interesting. I definitely want to follow up on that. So that's Michael just broke some news there. He's not Rachel Nichols. He's not what do you call it? What are some of those NBA guys that break trade deadlines and stuff?
Andy Schefter or whatever.
Yeah, the insiders or what they have to do. They call.
Yeah. Dude, it's just that Bleacher Report app. That thing's really. I don't turn off my notifications like a dummy. I just close up sometimes and I get that stuff. I'm like, what? Chargers.
And then you also get news about like fucking Gabrielle Union being pissed off at guys like Charles Barkley or something like that. Like retarded news.
Yeah, no.
No, you want to go next or you want me to go?
I'll go for it. I'm just reading.
All right. So before we jumped on the show, after work, I wanted some mojitos, right? So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go to the grocery store, pick up some stuff for mojitos. Obviously, they don't have mint, and so I was like, fuck. And I don't want to go to another grocery store, right, or whatever. So I figured I'll just get a bottle of Sprite, which I did, and some lime, and obviously I have the Mountain Day rum, very Mountain Gay. So instead of having a mojito or enjoying a mojito, I am enjoying a fajitos tonight, guys. A fajitos. So,
Sounds good.
It's going to be the next big drink. It's the poor man's mojito, the fajitos. Cheers.
Is this replacing the the whiskey Ritas?
Nothing will replace the whiskey Rita, but some of us aren't fortunate enough to have 2 cases in the fridge.
3.
So yeah, the fajito. What you got, Neil?
I just brought back my name tag because I want LVR to see that we broke him.
Yeah, speaking of LVR, we're waiting for him to jump on. He's been absent for a couple of weeks, right? He's been going to different functions.
Yeah, I think so.
All right, so while we wait, what's that, Neil?
Who's LVR? I forgot who that guy is.
Yeah, me too.
He was there.
Hey,
I was there.
Michael,
Yes.
pour yourself a shot for missing last week because you went to see Dag.
I'm sorry. I got Infinium. This is I'm sorry. I did win the bet before though, the week before on that the Warriors game against the who are they playing? The Hawks. I called that. Unfortunately, I'm sorry. I don't hate the Warriors. I actually support. I support the Warriors and the awesomeness they represent right now. They're on fire.
Hey, don't trip. I lost last week's shot bet. We had a shot bet for who was gonna win the 3-point contest, and I lost. And since you myself are taking a shot, it leaves out Neil, and I'm gonna leave it up to him. I'm gonna leave it up to him. 2 of the 3 panelists are taking shots. Totally up to you, Neil. If you want us to leave you hanging, you can join us anytime, brother.
I'm gonna sip my water for just because I want to enjoy this victory.
All right.
Who'd you
I
pick?
think it has Neil on speed dial. Should I call him?
Who'd you pick?
I picked Clay.
There you go. That's your problem.
No, but I'm saying I want to give you a call, but I'm wondering if you'll pick up.
Not this time, bro.
I would have picked Wesley Matthews because he's a Blazer, and I'm a Blazers fan, so I would have been wrong too. So, I mean, I know Steph Curry is going to win it, though. If you had me to bet on it, though, I probably would have bet on Steph Curry. Now that I think about it, because he is.
That was his 4th trip, Michael.
Really? And he's lost it before?
He lost 3 times before, man.
Oh, I guess I didn't pay attention to those details. I didn't hear that.
Yeah, but I mean, not the best shooters don't always win. You know what I mean? Like you have off nights and stuff. But for next week's shot bet, the bet is between the Warriors or the Spurs.
Who's gonna win? Okay.
Yeah.
It's in San Antonio?
It's in Oakland.
What night is that? I want to go.
Friday. Tomorrow.
Friday. Oh, I'm going to see another stand-up comedy that night. But
do you guys want to go?
I'm gonna pick the Warriors. Lock me in on the Warriors.
Neil, what you got?
The fact is, the Spurs already came to Oakland and spanked the shit out of the Warriors, but I can't pick against the Warriors.
And they probably learned their lessons, man. They probably learned their lesson from the last ass kicking.
I don't think so.
No?
All right, so I'm gonna go with the Warriors too. I'm gonna go with the Warriors too because you gotta stand by your team.
Stand by your man.
Your man, Andres Beatrins.
Hell yeah, love that tan.
Okay. We're going down the agenda pretty quick. This week's Man Heat is. Are you guys excited about the this week's Man Heat? I don't think you know, Michael, but
I don't know. Please fill me in. I'm still.
Right, so this individual made headlines last year for. Hey, does crab have a lot of protein now?
Huh?
Oh, I know who you're talking about. I know. Jameis Winston?
Oh, yeah. You know what I'm talking about. So
what about Jameis Winston?
This is our Heat of the week. It's kind of the ironic Heat this week. He's been getting a lot of flack for being out of shape.
Oh, look at that guy. Around there.
You know, I don't feel
the challenge.
I don't feel too bad. Well, he's not a professional athlete, but you know, I consider myself in his category of body type, which isn't a good thing to say for neither of us.
I mean, he's won the national championship. What does he need to do?
This one's a little bit more of a come hither look. You know, the grayscale helps out a lot. You see the subtle finger point, Neil?
Oh.
that subtle finger point is like that come hither look. Like females be going crazy just seeing that picture. So
be nothing without that finger. The picture would be nothing without that finger right there.
Yeah. So this week's Heat, it inspired me, or it's going to inspire me to want to eat crab for some reason. So
I like how you your search box was fat Jameis Winston.
You got that, yeah, I was reading a lot about, you know, I guess he was working out with Harbaugh in Michigan. You guys hear about that? How he set up some things that aren't necessarily to the liking of a lot of Florida State people.
Jim Harbaugh said he doesn't like Florida State people?
No. Like Winston worked out with Harbaugh in Michigan,
Oh,
and supposedly Winston was impressed by the facilities and by Harbaugh and stuff like that, and to not like say that Michigan Florida State doesn't have anything, but he was kind of blown away with the resources at Michigan State.
Michigan.
yeah,
Not-
Michigan Wolverines, not the
Sorry, I'm sorry, not Michigan State. The Michigan the Wolverines.
easy mistake with those state colleges.
It's all the same to me.
Yeah.
Hey, Kim, what's the word, bruh? What's the word?
Oh, okay, all right. So this word, actually, this word we picked because I've always been kind of confused about it because I'm not much of a boxer, and with Mayweather and Pacquiao supposedly almost done with negotiations. I don't know if you guys heard.
I heard it's becoming more a reality. I didn't hear anything else more than that. If you want to elaborate and fill us in here, I'm down.
No. I mean, all I've heard was like it's pretty much a done deal, and Mayweather's probably holding out a little bit more for more pay-per-view money, but it's pretty much a done deal. But anyways, this week's word is southpaw.
Southpaw, okay. Got.
Southpaw.
I'm not a southpaw, but this is my southpaw stance, and
I saw a hand to your right, Michael. Who is that? I just saw a hand.
I'm a southpaw.
Kelly said she's sitting out this week. She doesn't want to. She doesn't have any sports contributions.
Kelly, neither do I. I just kind of blab on about Pat Jameson Winston.
I don't even know who that is.
Here's a take for Kelly. The Cowboys still suck.
Hey,
All right, so let me give you the actual definition of what a southpaw is. Because when I was watching like Rocky and stuff, I actually never knew, like, because I don't follow. I was just like, what the heck is it? So a southpaw is a left-handed fighter. This means that the fighter jabs with their right hand and throw power punches with their left hand. So it's like this.
Like a righty, like if you're a righty, you're probably gonna throw a power punch or a hook with your right hand. So you're not a southpaw because majority of people are right-handed apparently. So they always call the left-hand people some different form, like goofy-footed on snowboards and stuff. It's like that version.
Okay. Yeah. That makes sense. So was Rocky a southpaw?
I don't know. I'm surprised I don't know that off the top of my head. Do you guys know?
As far as I know, I would say no. I would say no because I've had a lot of people call me southpaw, but I've never heard Rocky as part of that.
Oh, it was a southpaw. It was either Rocky or Apollo or I don't know. It was one of those guys, right?
Oh, you're right.
So Rocky is a southpaw, right?
He is, according to
Yeah.
Wikipedia says he's a southpaw. So you're right. This is a pretty big disadvantage. That's why the movies are so amazing. If you're left-handed, you're born with a disadvantage.
I don't know. It could be an advantage too.
No, you're good at first base automatically. That's all they want.
I
from a
was pretty
baseman.
good at first base.
Yeah.
Neil would disagree.
Why do I want Philly cheesesteak now?
Because you're running up the stairs in your mind. And
I don't know, but earlier I wanted some crabs. Now I want Philly cheesesteak.
Oh.
Mojito.
Yeah,
Crab.
mojito. Oh.
Philly cheesesteak.
Food fight. Okay, I'm gonna pose this universal question to everyone. All right, and I think everyone would agree. But why do we like alcohol?
Why do we like alcohol? I don't know.
My answer is that it makes everything more fun.
It
Yeah,
can.
I agree. I mean,
I wouldn't say everything, but it makes things more fun.
it's a social lubricant, right? That's what everyone uses to describe alcohol. But
Exactly.
but the interesting thing was like it's a learned habit. Like when you're younger and you haven't drank before, you know, taking a shot of whatever or drinking beer was disgusting, right?
But now
Yeah.
it's the social norm. Everybody does it.
But everybody's palate changes when they're young to old. You know, there's a lot of foods I didn't like when I was a kid that I love now. You know.
No, I
When-
agree. I agree. Like say for instance, when I first drank beer, right? I couldn't stand Bud Light. Like it just tasted so gross to me.
the worst.
Like no, it's not even that. I mean, now I drink Bud Light and it tastes like water. But back then, like when I picked up that breaking news,
You made
breaking
it,
news, ladies and gentlemen.
Russell.
We wanna welcome after a long leave of absence the one and only LBR. LBR. Actually, you know, this is actually good. You know what, lover boy? We were talking about why people love alcohol, and before I even posed that question, you poured a shot. So I'm gonna drink with you. Who's gonna drink with Russell and me?
I
Welcome back, LVR.
I need a chaser though.
You're gonna drink the rest of the stuff.
Another Red Bull? Oh, no.
No Red Bull?
No, this is better.
I'll just make more.
Hey, LVR. No functions today?
No.
All right, so what were we talking about? Oh, okay. So I couldn't even drink Bud Light, right? When I drank it, it was always kind of like disgusting. So why do we always push through? Why do we keep like forcing ourselves to drink these things until we like it?
Or dislike it.
Yeah, like lemon.
Look at live students.
Yes, the social condition of being a human, man. You just gotta once you love it and you associate it with having fun with all your friends.
I think it
It's
makes
hard.
it from fun to exciting.
Yeah, it turns like fun to exciting. It's the difference between fun and exciting.
No, I mean I do agree with you, but I mean this goes beyond like alcohol and well, I mean even like coffee, right? Like before, I never really liked coffee. Like it's the same thing with alcohol, with beers and all this stuff, right? I every time I go to Starbucks with people, I would always order like hot chocolate. You know, I still don't mind drinking hot chocolate or anything like that, but now I need a cup of coffee in the morning. Why? Like, why do we do this? Like, what? I mean, like, we do it out of like, okay, because we're supposed to. Like, think about it. When you grow up, it's like, okay, I'm supposed to do this, and we eventually do that, which is kind of an interesting concept, right? It's like it becomes more of a I don't know, what do you call that? Like a I
Habit.
don't know how to describe it. Yeah, I mean, it's not a habit, but I mean, it is a habit, but like you kind of conform.
Man, you're just getting kind of scientific.
I'm not getting scientific. Okay.
I revert to caveman, beer, alcohol, good.
Hey, and speaking of like beers and stuff, every time I have like beer in the house, I don't drink anything else. So I don't even want to have beer like that. Otherwise, I'll turn into Jameson Winston.
Jameis Winston didn't do that. He did it. He did his own path. What he's supposed to do. He didn't listen to what he was supposed to do. He went for the crab meat without paying for it.
But what's your guys' drink of choice?
I will be a high school or college student forever and get the Long Island, man. I just want straight up all the liquors in one. No, I'm joking. I'm joking.
You know what's funny? Well, I mean, I was at a bar maybe a month ago, and I asked the guy, I was like, "Hey, you got an adios, motherfucker?" And, you know, AMF. Guy looks at me like, "What? This ain't Chili's." I was like, "Fuck you, asshole!" I was like, "Fuck you, dude." And I was like, "Okay, then just make me something similar." But I mean, to kind of have that like looking down at me because I wanted a drink that everyone knows. I mean, adios is pretty much a Long Island. You know what I mean? It's just a bunch of liquors put together.
Long Island.
Yeah,
I gotta go with the
I agree, but the bartender was like, "This ain't Chili's, bro."
What a dick.
You're the dick, man. I'm like, come on, man. Come on. I just want to get a buzz.
Aww.
Hey, true story. We had a barbecue at the I House where we used to play basketball, and me and Kim didn't have a sip of alcohol. And then now we're the biggest drunks out of the group.
That is true. I'm not going to lie. That is true. What's your drink of choice, Neil, besides Lime-A-Ritas?
Actually, it's the whiskey Rita, followed by a Jameson and Coke. But right now I'm OD'd on Jameson, so I'm trying to find a new drink. It's hard.
Makers. Switch to Makers. You ever try Makers? You like Makers? You like Jameson?
Is that the Mila Kunis endorsed whiskey?
No, that's
No, that is.
Oh yeah, Makers.
After them.
Really?
Yeah, she looked really hot and she was around the barrels and.
It's the devil's cut of some kind of bourbon, and Maker's Mark isn't a bourbon, so it's a different kind of whiskey.
No, but she didn't do this.
Makers is a bourbon.
What's that lick?
I'm looking it up.
All right, let us know, Kelly. But what's your drink of choice, LVR?
Any type of Scotch or whiskey.
Oh man, LVR is such a gentleman, man. He's like, I can imagine LVR sitting at
Or
a.
even, any type of tequila also. A good tequila, not.
Hey, can you guys imagine LVR sitting in a wicker chair in the corner of a room that's kind of dark, drinking a nice Scotch neat.
Function is in the back of a function.
Work. Hey, work is more important than it is.
No, I got you. Like for me, my drink of choice, it all depends. It all depends on my mood, right? Like if I'm watching sports, I'm always gonna want a beer. Like it doesn't matter, it doesn't matter the event. Like if it's a sporting event, I'm gonna want to drink beer, right?
That's a good point because you can't really drink wine at a sporting event. It's not the same.
I refuse to drink wine at a sporting event because it's kind of lame.
But you'll drink liquor. You'll upgrade the liquor from beer though. Liquor will always work, right? Yeah.
I think you have to have a beer.
Yeah, no, liquor I enjoy in a social setting versus like a party or something. That's when I drink liquor. Beer is for like sports. Like anything I watch with sports, I'm drinking beer. And then wine I just tend to drink when I'm trying to enjoy a glass of wine.
The end of the night.
I've actually been drinking. I've been on a Malbec trip. I've been liking this wine a lot, so I'm trying to like figure out which ones I like, and I've been kind of focused on that a lot. But anyways, Neil, you want to give us the news?
All right. So you know what? We're eventually gonna be switching to a different format. Like the live show will be on the video. But we're eventually going to be an audio podcast, FYI, so see how it goes. So, what was I?
sorry. I don't want to interrupt. Before we start, I'm gonna call you out because you haven't taken a shot with all of us, and I'll take one too.
Wait, we did when LVR came on, you fucker.
Well,
Yeah,
LVR came on, and now he's still on, and I'm gonna pour myself a drink.
Well, I mean, it's not like we really need a reason for a shot. I guess we could always just take one. We could say the halfway point of the show. That's what this is, right?
Yeah, exactly. The smart thing is you don't want to drink at the end because you want to drink in the beginning and middle, and so Thank you.
I agree.
Hey, what exactly is that? Is that what kind of vodka is that?
It's one that I'd never seen before. It's called Infinium. Some new brand that maybe not new, but new to me.
Is it good?
It's smooth. It's drinkable. It's no worse than like Svedka or Sky, you know.
All right. Well, Hairflips, guys. LVR, you have yours? All right, Neil.
All right. So a couple of nights ago,
No. Did you drink?
No, I have it right here.
All right. Yeah, okay. Hairflips.
Take the shot before you tell us about a couple nights ago.
Cool. Okay. Couple nights ago, Las Vegas, the Las Vegas Strip actually went dark for like 3 minutes at night in memory of what's his name?
Dark.
Yeah, Tark. What's his real Jerry Tarkanian, who died like last week. We took a shot for him.
The whole strip went dark.
Yeah, the whole.
They dimmed it. They dimmed the strip.
Oh man, that's impressive. That's really cool.
And it actually made me think back to like July 31st a couple years ago, because that was the last time Las Vegas went dark, because I found myself at 3 a.m. in the morning at Walgreens.
Here's the story.
Yeah, I don't know why it was dark. It must have been dark for a damn long time.
I'm so happy.
Those events are so parallel. It sounds like it.
That was when Kanye and Ryan got together.
I wonder who died.
Neil, a little bit of Neil's spirit died that night or that day.
So, also on Tuesday night, Jerome Kersey passed away. He was a famous Portland Trailblazer.
Oh, I had season tickets to watch him as a toddler.
He used to play with Clyde and Sam Bowie, and I don't know how many people out there remember, he used to be a warrior as well, and for this for a brief moment I was really scared that he was probably the best warrior on that team at the time. So I searched basketball reference online, and luckily I found out the best player on that 1995-1996 team was David Wood. Obviously better than Sprewell, that dude Hardaway, white dude Chris Mullin, and of course our boy Ronnie Cycli.
Hey, he's a DJ now. RS is the DJ in Miami.
DJ Ronnie. I don't know if you guys caught last night. Your boy Colin, the mascot of the Gentlemen's Club, he went hard on some guy who tried to criticize him for his workout on Twitter, and that marked the first time that he properly responded to adversity.
Who's Colin? I'm out of the loop on this one. Oh, Kaepernick.
Yeah.
Sorry, I forget.
Well, not my boy. That's
Can I hold on? Can I point out this? The reason Neil said the Gentlemen's Club is because the Gentlemen's Club has an autographed jersey of Colin Kaepernick hanging above the fireplace.
next, and he used to be next to the Justin Bieber cup.
Oh, that's right. So
There was a card.
Hey, well, but I wanted to say before we leave that one subject that you brought up, I want to say shout out my respect to Jerome Kersey and his family. We'll
take a shot for him later.
Yeah, we'll take a shot for him later. That guy, He was a good Blazer. One of the better ones with the Clyde the Glide.
He kind
All
of
right. What up?
I'm saying every time you guys say Jerome Kersey, I think of Terry Porter. You know what I mean? Like sometimes it's like word association. You know what I mean? Like you say Coke, I think rum. You know, you say Big Mac, I say supersize. And then when you say Jerome Kersey, you think Terry Porter. Right? I mean,
Well,
there's
they're all Blazers.
And Duckworth and Clyde the Glide.
Oh yeah, Duckworth, Kevin Duckworth. Yeah, that's a true Blazers fan right there. That's a true Blazers fan.
Clifford Robinson.
And the guy who was drafted before Jordan.
Yeah, that's
Jordan is the only reason that we never won a championship. Michael Jordan is the only reason that the Blazers never won a championship.
All right.
Mike, go ahead, Neil.
Oh no, I'm just gonna continue on with my little news. It was revealed that Warren Sapp got arrested for. He got sucked off. He paid $600 to videotape getting sucked off. Got
$600, right? $600. He paid $600.
The videotape.
Good deal.
This holy fuck. I actually worked hard on these fucking news, but what?
Hey, can I ask you guys a question? Is $600 the going rate for a female to suck you off?
I don't know.
I know.
I got a quick small side story. I was in the Navy for 6 years, and the base commander in my first command, granted, so I was only in the Navy for about a year. This guy's been in the Navy for about 30 years, and he was in charge of a base of about 10,000 soldiers and sailors. He got busted for offering $10 for a blowjob outside of base.
Really?
The guy 40 years, or 30 or 40 years. He's been in the Navy forever. He's in charge. He's like a general or admiral or something. I don't even know. But he's like top of the military, and this guy offered $10 to a undercover cop and lost everything because he thought $10 was the going rate for a blowjob in Charleston, South Carolina.
$10?
Yeah. That
Warren Sapp could have.
undercover cop was like, please.
Hey, was that a female or a male? $10.
It was a female. It was a female, but she must not have been an attractive. They probably put one of the less attractive females out on the beat or something because he offered $10. That's pretty bad.
There's a whole. I spent a whole fucking lot of time writing my little news, and then fucking all this news broke out because of the trade deadline in the NBA, and oh shit, most of the people like hella moved and shit, but I guess the news is that KG went back to the Wolves, but the Suns like got rid of Goran, and yeah, that's about it. George Karl is now what? George Karl is now the coach of the team.
Oh, nice.
Emerged from Hall of Famer Warren Sapp's arrest.
Watch the news.
Who's playing that clip? Go ahead, Neil.
All right. Don't worry, I'm almost getting there, but I'm just.
You're a right player. You're right. You want another shot, player? Hey, let's call Neil out. It looks like he's at the tipping point. He's at the tipping point. If you guys take a shot and pressure Neil to take another one, I'm all for it. Right here, Mountain Gay. Who wants to play Mountain Gay?
All right, fuck it. Yeah, you're right.
I want
You gotta take another one.
Over the edge. I want Neil to go over the edge. He's almost there. He's almost there.
I got fucking more pages, bro. I got fucking more pages. I wrote this shit out.
All right, give me a sec.
Fuck. All right, while the rest of you guys keep taking stock. Athletes seem to love writing to letters to New York. Amari on his way out fucking wrote a poem to New York, and then fucking, what's his name? A-Rod wrote a handwritten apology letter to New York. But I want you guys to answer me this. You know, if it was handwritten, but there was no whiteout or crossed out words, do you think that shit was rehearsed?
Yeah, it has to be rehearsed, dude. I mean, come on, man.
That's exactly what I'm saying. And speaking of
When you have that much money, you have a perfect PR guy.
And speaking of poetry, the Sharks are playing in Levi Stadium this Saturday, and while they're setting up that stupid ice rink in Levi Stadium, there's like supposedly some fucking crow like going off and shit, like screaming into the webcam.
Really? That's
What?
bad.
Yeah, there's some like crow that's like bothering the fuck out of the construction crew. Spring training just started. Pablo's still fat. Jason Giambi's fucking retired. We're gonna talk about this later, but Kobe doesn't care about homies. Doug Baldwin took a shit on the ball because he hates Darius, or what's his name?
Revis.
Revis, yeah, Revis, that dude. Marshawn is considering retirement, but you know, Pete Carroll already made that decision by not including him in the last play. Fucking adults fucked over Jackie Robinson, the Little League team. But why do they always show the fucking Little League team when it's the fucking adults that fucked up?
What happened? No. What happens? Yeah, didn't they strip the kids of the titles?
Yeah, because they were using teams for
A
they were
different
using players
district.
from outside the district. But you know, seriously,
It's such a shame that they had to do that. The adults are so
exactly.
it's
What kid
inconsiderate.
What kid knows how to read a map unless it's to find the leprechaun's Lucky Charms?
This reminds me of that Keanu Reeves movie where he owed a lot of money to the bookies.
Moneyball. No, not Moneyball.
Hardball.
Hardball.
Hardball, that's right.
Dude, I watched that movie just recently.
And it's always kids in inner cities.
Great.
Those kids in inner cities, man, they need a lot of help. They need every best teacher in every city and every state to teach them. Apparently, according to Hollywood,
They need role models, man.
they need Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie to teach them.
And Samuel L. Jackson.
And Samuel L. Jackson.
I got two more things. All right, this is the last two. We're gonna talk about it later, but the 3-point final is exactly why it's Klang. First round, he goes off for 24, and then he fucking comes in last in the final round. Fuck Klang. And last, I may be the only fucking person in the fucking world that watched the NBA celebrity game, and
Was it a celebrity game?
and because actually,
I'm upset I missed that and the Gossip Show.
I'd rather watch Rock and Jock again from MTV.
but
Did you watch the fashion show, Neil?
no, I didn't. Kim did, and we're gonna be talking about that later.
Aren't you?
Okay, but for real, that Monet Davis girl, that Willie girl, she fucking busted out on Kevin Hart, and what's his the Sixers just traded away to the next Jason Kidd, Michael Carter Williams.
He's in the Bucks, right?
They better go sign that girl because she's pretty good. And you know what?
Michael Carter Williams ended up on who? The Suns or the Bucks? Milwaukee.
Oh, Milwaukee.
Okay.
Who the fuck cares? It's Milwaukee. All right, that's the end of the news. Now, fucking, it's time to take a shot.
Oh, all right. Oh, wow. He's not even gonna wait for his people. He's just like.
I have one small addition to those news. I don't know if you guys. I'm the only Southern California native here, and I'm a diehard Padres fan. Believe it or not. Did you guys hear about James Shields getting signed about a week and a half at the San Diego Padres? Add him on top of Matt Kemp and Justin Upton and whatever that guy from the Red Sox name is. I'm drawing a blank. I can't remember, but we got like 5 or 6 All-Stars signed onto our team this year.
Yeah,
and Padres are going for broke, and I hope you guys will respect the Padres trying to win one World Series amongst all the Giants' dominance. Please give me a little bit of credit for being a Padre. Well, you guys aren't all Giants fans. Some of you are A's fans. Who's an Oakland A's fan in here?
I don't have an allegiance, but
I don't really have an allegiance either.
So why is San Diego traditionally cheap team going after all these guys? Is it because of the new front office?
We got some young, motivated GM in there. This guy's name's AJ Preller. He's super young. He looks like Mark Zuckerberg. He looks like some young, nerdy guy, but he's like some number cruncher. He's in there. He's crunching numbers, and he's signing all these big names, and he's like, the Padres are going to win the World Series in the next year or two because we're going to...
Moneyball.
That's all you can ask for as a fan. But before we move on to the meat, can I say, Neil, I love the way you sign off.
Yeah.
With that hat?
It was like, fuck it, I'm taking a shot. Fuck you guys, I'm done.
Neil, I'm joining you.
On a side note, you heard about the Raiders and Chargers, a joint venture in building a stadium in Carson, California.
Hey, we were just talking about that, man. That's I don't know. I feel so indifferent. I don't know how to feel about that yet.
All that report is just speculation. None of that.
Yeah. They just revealed a joint plan. I heard about it right before I left the office.
It's a lot of red tape, and you gotta get through a lot of red tape, man.
Gotta get the owner's buy off.
Guys, that's
San Diego Chargers.
Actually, before we move on to the meat, we didn't get LVR's shot bet for next week. The shot bet is Russell. The game between the Warriors and the Spurs. So Michael, Neil, and myself, we have the Warriors. Who you got?
I'll go against you guys.
Can I vote?
What's that? I'm sorry?
The Spurs.
Hey, Russell, I'll let you take your shot right now if you want.
Hey, somebody's got to go against the grain. Let it be Russell.
Them. I go for the Spurs.
Oh, you hear that? Kelly's going with the Spurs. Kelly, guest star. So Russell, you're not alone. You're not alone. Kelly with you.
I'll go against you guys.
All right, so we got you. We got you with the Spurs, and everyone else with the Warriors. And who should we pick for John and Emeka?
Spurs.
The Sixers.
Give them the Spurs. No, they get the.
Neil, thank you, Neil, thank you.
The Suns.
Hey, we need to do a special bet before the baseball season starts. You guys need a World Series. Everybody has to bet. Should be like at least a double shot at the end of the season, or maybe even like a quadruple shot. Wow. You got to put some high stakes on the whoever's going to win the World Series. Whoever can call it before the season starts.
And too rich for my blood. Too rich for my
blood. So it's not going to be the Giants.
You don't. Oh yeah, it's an odd year. It's an odd year for the Giants. They can't.
And Taylor Swift is not coming out with a new album.
Yeah.
Hey, but 1989, that's a pretty rocking album. Hey, Neil, you got that album, right?
Who, Taylor?
Neil has that album, 1989.
Tay.
Connie and Ryan, they're going to go see her. You're talking about Taylor, right?
Yeah, Taylor.
Yes.
Hey, let's move on to the meat. Let's move on to the meat. Did you guys watch? I mean, last weekend was a big weekend for NBA basketball All-Star game. Did you guys watch it?
Not really.
We watched the Saturday night action. We watched the shooting contest, the skills contest, and the slam dunk contest. I did not watch the All-Star game or the celebrity game. I watched everything on Saturday though.
Oh yeah.
The Saturday's pretty entertaining.
All right, let's tackle one event at a time. And I don't know. I mean, I'm pretty sure he's the only person to watch the Celebrity Game. Neil, can you give us a recap of exactly who participated and when the fuck was it on? Because I had no
It was
idea.
a Celebrity Game.
Me neither. I don't know. Tell us, inform us, Neil. Enlighten us.
Pretty much.
Keep talking. I'm gonna go take a piss.
Me too.
Keep the door open. I've been throughout the year I've been watching EPL soccer, English Premier League soccer, and this past weekend they had midweek games, so there was no games in the morning. So I still woke up really early and I was like, fuck, I'm too lazy to go to the beach. And I just turned on the TV and it was on and I just started watching it and it was, you know what, the talent is pretty shitty. I don't even know half those guys who were all the celebrities that were on it. The fucking owner of one of those the Memphis Grizzlies was a celebrity and he was playing, but it was pretty shitty.
Man, that sounds like they're just grabbing for straws there for celebrities. That sounds like there's probably one or two A-list celebrities and the rest are B-list celebrities and a bunch of people rich, because I got money.
I swear they should just bring Rock and Jock back.
But that's MTV.
Baseball does it pretty good. I like baseball because their softball game is a mixture of a bunch of old school baseball players, famous celebrity baseball players, with very popular and current either actors, singers, any kind of celebrity, big name celebrities. Baseball does their all-star break better than any other sport, even though baseball still is lagging behind most of the other sports, in my opinion.
Wow, really? I thought the NBA All-Star weekend was full of different festivities.
Well, no, I'm talking about other side events. If you're comparing it with the celebrity event, baseball definitely doesn't win in the baseball All-Star game doesn't attract as many people as the NBA All-Star game. I'm almost positive.
Some of the All-Star games, I hate to say it got to move to the end of the season.
Really?
It has
Yeah.
End of the season, like football.
No.
No one's gonna want to care.
Yeah.
Nobody cares around right now either. Some of these guys don't even want to. Some of these guys don't even want to play.
No. They care. For basketball, they care.
Yeah, but you get voted in. Some of the guys, Melo cared, but does he really care? Because it was in New York?
You get a lot of
Melo's been hurt, though.
It's really picking a lesser of two evils because the All-Star game you really can't expect any player to give 100% if it's in the middle of the year or the end of the year. If they're in the middle of the year, they're going to worry about hurting themselves for the rest of the year. If they're at the end of the year, they're going to be worrying about is this even relevant? The NBA season's over. This is the time where I don't even care about basketball. I'm turning off. It's my off season. They're going into their off season mode. But
yeah, but most doesn't want to get hurt during the mid-season, especially during the mid-season break.
I mean, you can't use Melo. Well, by using Melo, you just kind of fucked up your argument because dudes could have shut it down, but he came back just to play the All-Star.
Yeah, but the thing is, maybe that's not the best fit, but these guys will play at the end of the season, or All-Star game.
They won't play at the end of the season, bro.
What Olympics? Oh, these guys going to shut it down because they don't want to represent the country?
There's some people that don't.
Hey, can we switch gears? Did anybody else watch the fashion show?
No, bro. You were texting me updates, bro.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Just a sidebar from sports. Did anybody watch the SNL 40th anniversary?
I watched that more than the NBA.
Did you guys watch that?
I I saw it. It was actually pretty good. I enjoyed it.
I enjoyed it too. I did it while I was doing some homework for calculus, but I still watched it and I enjoyed it. I enjoyed what I saw. I feel like they could have made it a little bit better, and I feel like they brought Eddie Murphy back, and he didn't even do a sketch. The guy hasn't been on SNL in 30 years.
He was mad at SNL.
Yeah, I know, but still, he could do a sketch. I mean, it's 30 years. You're ready to come back.
Because he wanted to get to do a Bill Cosby sketch.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, okay, so what? I mean, okay, I'm on Eddie Murphy's side. I mean, if it was up to me, I would do something like okay, well, it's hard because it's history, and sometimes you just have to like fuck it. I'm just gonna acknowledge it. I'm not gonna go with the game. That's what it is.
Yeah, I guess it's kind of like the All-Star game, you know. We had an All-Star NBA weekend and we had an All-Star SNL weekend. It's like some guys are gonna give it their all, and some guys are like, "It's an All-Star game. Who cares?"
Well, okay. Did you guys watch the dunk contest?
Hell yeah, we watched that. I thought I had my money on Oladipo. I did not know who what's his face was the guy who won it. What's his name?
Zach Levine. So can I? Okay, I'm gonna call John out.
Right. I like him.
Long time.
I'm sorry, I was just saying.
That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna call John Moreno out. Voicemail John, and it's not calling him out to take a shot. A few years back, a few weeks ago, we had a show about how he was complaining about how guys couldn't dunk or whatever, and I specifically told him, it's like, because there's no name recognition, these guys can actually dunk. It's just that a lot of like regular people don't know who he is. If you watch his UCLA tapes, you'll understand. And so he didn't really agree with me. He was just kind of like, yeah, I mean, blah, blah, blah. And after watching the dunk contest, he was like, man, he made this look easy.
Texting us and shit.
Yeah, here's the problem with the dunk contest. There's no originality anymore.
There was some originality this year. I don't know if you saw. Did you watch it this year, Russell?
I didn't watch it because it's irrelevant nowadays. Because it's the same old dunk or anything.
You didn't watch it, so how do you know? You can't see that shit without not watching.
Yeah, it's really hard. This year was a lot different than other years. It really was. They really did bring back a little bit of the retro slam dunk this year. I felt it. I really felt it, and I saw it, and I think this is one of the better slam dunk contests in the last decade. The last slam dunk contest other than this was the one with Vince Carter, in my opinion, but that's it. I'll let you guys comment after that.
I'm going to agree with you because coming into it, I wasn't off. I mean, I knew some of the guys could dunk, but actually, like the other guy, Oladipo, he brought a couple of really nice dunks too, right? I mean, the only person who let me down was the Greek Freak, but otherwise, I thought it was a solid. It was a solid contest.
My money was on Oladipo, man. When Oladipo was in college, I had my money on him as his freshman year that guy was going to win a slam dunk contest in the NBA. I was like, man, that guy can fucking jump from the 3-point line and slam dunk. I'm sorry, I just swore. I apologize.
All right.
That guy can slam dunk from the 3-point line. That guy has got some jumps.
But, I mean, considering, okay, so, the dunk contest is kind of like the main stage, right? But this year, the 3-point contest was like...
I think the 3-point contest is more important than the slam dunk nowadays. It shows actual skill.
No, particularly this year, though. This year, the field had so many great players shooting, right? Even though Neil's going to, like, bitch about, there's a full money ball rack and, it inflates the score and so on and so forth. Mr. Cynical, he's going to want to bring back Craig Hodges. He's going to want to bring back a bunch of old school shooters. But
wait, didn't Russell pick Craig Hodges?
Oh, Russell, you owe us a shot because on the shot that we picked, we selected
Steve Kerr.
No. Hey, Russell.
Or Larry Bird.
No, seriously, Russell, pour yourself a shot because we all picked a player and Neil picked Craig Hodges for you.
Hey, you want to beat Curry?
Hey, but
That's his own specialty.
But you know, in all seriousness, Craig Hodges still holds the record for most
Yeah.
shots
That shows
consecutively.
more skill than dunk contests.
No, because you can have a bad shooting day. Like Steph Curry, 3 times he participated before and 3 times he lost. So not necessarily you'll get the best shooter every time. It's you know, some days you have it. Whereas a dunk contest, if you can dunk, you can dunk. It doesn't matter if you're LeBron James or Victor
Yeah, the
Oladipo.
dunk contest is only for the rookies or second-year players, pretty much. You're never going to get all-stars go in.
No, because that's how it was.
LeBron, you're not going to see Kevin again.
Well, I mean, you know, before
Yeah,
you had
well,
A-list.
it's hard to compare it with the name recognition to the 90s.
Not all, but
The 90s gathered the biggest names and they put them there. Nowadays, the biggest names don't want to risk it. It's unfortunate.
It's not to risk it, but it's
risk. It's
not original anymore.
No, it's not even original. It's risk versus reward. It's like, why am I gonna bring down my brand? And I hate when a lot of like athletes and celebrities use this when they say brand. I'm like, fuck you. You just listen to your publicist. All right. When it comes down to it, if you have game, your game's gonna sell your talent. Your game's gonna sell your whatever. But a lot of people, they're afraid to put their talents out there because if they fail, it's gonna bring down their stock.
Man, I watch enough basketball to know that maybe aside from Gerald Green, that Zach LaVine is the best dunker in the NBA. I don't care name recognition or anything. Zach LaVine is the best dunker in the NBA, bar none right now.
Let me relate it back to the 90s. Who knew who Vince Carter was until he won the slam dunk contest?
Everyone knew who Vince Carter was.
I knew before the slam dunk contest.
I feel like the slam dunk contest put him on the map.
No.
Slam dunk.
He was a first rounder.
No. Vince Carter was he was a lottery guy.
Yeah.
He was face of Toronto. So I think he was the last great name to enter the dunk contest.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. That was a bad example.
Yes.
No, I agree.
Cedric Sabalos.
You guys. So maybe I repeated it wrong.
Hey, this is Cedric Sabalos.
Cedric Sabalos. No, I remember that name sucks. I relate that name to shittiness.
I was watching one of those behind the scenes NBA stuff, and Cedric Sabalos admitted that when he was blindfolded for that dunk, he actually saw. Anyways, I thought it was a great All-Star weekend. What about the game itself?
Like I said, I unfortunately did not get to see that. I heard Russell Westbrook was the All-Star or the MVP, right?
Yeah.
That's all you know.
Neil or Russell, did you guys get a chance to watch the game?
I watched part of it, but it didn't really interest me.
Man, no, because me and you were texting through that whole game, and pretty much you were dead on. It was like Kim was saying, the winner is gonna be the MVP is gonna be the guy, a ball hog, and I think you even said Russell Westbrook. But even though you knew you didn't want him to, but man, he was actually playing really well. So
he was efficient. I'll give him that. He was pretty efficient. Carmelo Anthony was forcing the issue. Like, he had a lot of pressure to perform since he was in New York. He took a lot of shots and he missed a lot of shots. So it just made it look like it was a regular Knicks game.
And listening to how Russell Westbrook won the MVP, you said they gave it to the biggest ball hog. Russell Westbrook is the largest ball hog in the NBA.
He's a big ball hog.
He is the biggest ball hog in the NBA.
I think it's
even before Kobe. Kobe's a big ball hog, and
you know what?
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna defend Kobe, and as much of a Kobe hater as I am, Kobe's job is to shoot and score. Russell Westbrook's job is not to shoot and score. his job. I'm not saying his. I mean, his job is to control the tempo, and his job is to like understand like, okay, where is this game at? Am I gonna give it to KD? Am I? You know, what I mean, his job is to kind of read the situation. But no, all he does is come in and pull up and shoot.
Yeah, no, I understand. The point guard's got a different role than what Russell Westbrook thinks the job is. He doesn't play the position correctly. He needs to be a shooting guard or small forward. But I don't think he's a point guard.
No, I agree, and like I said, I mean, Kobe shoots a lot. Yeah, he shoots a lot, and we'll talk about this next week when he said that he was Mozart or whatever the fuck that Kobe interview. We'll wait for next week. We're gonna wrap it up right now since we're close to time. Closing thoughts, ladies and gentlemen. Who wants to go first?
Let Russell go. Go first, Russell.
LVR.
Closing thoughts. I'll still say this: any type of All-Star game should be at the end of the season. A lot of these guys don't want to risk getting hurt. You already hate to say it, I did miss the point on Carmelo, but these guys will perform and will put up a show at the end of the season for the fans, no matter what. Come on, gone are the days of Larry Bird, Michael Jordan, Dominique Wilkins missing a dunk in an All-Star game. It doesn't look fun anymore. They don't look like it looks like it's a serious game, not a fun game anymore.
Yeah, I mean, I agree to an extent. 150 or Mike, who wants to go next?
I'll go. Okay, so my thoughts are on this developing Carson, California situation with the Raiders and the Chargers trying to get this near $2 billion stadium deal accomplished in Los Angeles area. I'm a diehard Chargers fan. If it becomes the LA Chargers, I'm going to feel very alienated. I don't live in San Diego anymore, but it's not the San Diego that I grew up and I love. It's going to be LA, the city that I never really cared for too much. Chargers. So I just want to say that I'm hoping the Chargers find a way out around getting into this Los Angeles deal. I don't really like it, and I feel like the Raiders fans up here in Oakland will not be happy about it. It shows a lack of loyalty by both teams and their ownership. I don't agree that they should do this.
I agree, man. I agree for sure.
I don't know. The Chargers started out in LA first for 1 year.
Yeah, 1 year.
That's the ironic part, though. Neil, what you got?
Well, this weight loss challenge, I actually have another weight loss challenge at work that's campus wide, and we have teams, and I am actually the captain of my team, and I can tell you it's so hard to be supportive to my team.
You just mocked him, huh?
I tried so hard to be so supportive. So instead of
no, hold that thought. I like how Russell was like, you just mocked him, don't you?
I try so hard that I'm just basically throwing shade at him the whole time with snarky comments. Like, but you don't have to stay in your desk for the whole day. You can get the fuck out. But I have to edit all my emails to make sure there's no cursing, there's no reference to being fat and whatnot. And I don't know how people can be how people can be really motivated with positive reinforcement. I think I can tell you what our team is third place in the library because I talk so much shit to the other teams that they want to beat us. And that just shows you when you get hate thrown at you, you overcome. That's my report. I'm taking a shot.
I love the way Neil signs off. He's gonna fucking die though.
Cheers to you, and hopefully your liver survives that.
All right, so
that's the last of my wishes. So I'm done with that.
let me take us home. Let me take us home. And I shared this thought with a couple of the guys on the podcast. But I was watching TV the other night. The show's called like Hack Your Life or something like that. Oh, I don't know what I forgot what it's called. But anyways, it had, and we were talking about alcohol earlier in the podcast, and this is actually a good trick. So what one of the hacks was you take a cheap bottle of vodka or whatever spirit that you have, like a Popov or something like that, and then you get a Brita filter system, right? And then what you do is you pour it into the filtering system, and supposedly the charcoal or whatever is in the filter is going to like absorb or filter out a lot of the impurities in the vodka or the spirit that you're trying to filter out. So instead of drinking a piece of shit, cheap ass vodka, I mean, you're actually cleaning it out yourself. And you're not going to make it top shelf by any means, but at least it's going to go down smoother. So that's a tip that I want to share with our viewers out there. And is Kelly there right now, Michael?
Kelly, come here. She's looking at Mike Tyson on a roast right now.
What?
But she should have heard that. That was a great tip. We're going to filter our vodka through our Brita filter.
Yeah, so the reason I wanted to bring Kelly into the conversation is because I remember Kelly's favorite vodka is a piece of shit potato vodka.
I love potato vodka. It's amazing.
And to make that vodka turn, top shelf, folks, remember at home, filter it with the Brita or as Neil suggested, the Z water. Is that what it's called? Z water.
Yeah.
So is that what make potato vodka better? Is to filter it?
Yeah. You filter it and you take away the impurities, and that's how they naturally filter things, right? Through charcoal and some of the other stuff. So turn your cheap vodka into top shelf shit, because that's the Hairflips way. We refuse to buy the expensive shit, and that's the word. Anybody who has something else to add on? No?
I can't wait for spring trading to start next week. Baseball. Sport.
The catchers and pitchers are taking the field, right?
Also, great advice is Mike Tyson's new show is amazing.
Mike Tyson Mysteries. Check it out. It's kind of
my favorite show ever.
It's kind of
Adult Swim?
It's on what, Adult Swim?
Yeah, it's Adult Swim. It's Adult Swim. It's only 15-minute episodes, but man,
they are seriously the best show I've ever watched.
Somebody convinced Mike Tyson to make himself look like a complete dumbass, even though he probably is a complete dumbass, and that's probably why he's convinced.
I don't know, but it's great.
All right, so on that bombshell, I'm the Cambodia, signing off for 150 LVR, Kelly and Michael. Don't forget to like us on Facebook. We'll see you guys next week. Love you guys.
Bye, guys. Cheers.
Cheers. My empty beer glass. Oh,
Cheers.